Jamar.
I'm sick of this.
I'm sick of it. I am sick of this. You got me up here looking at a different country's drag race just to see Jeffrey Boyer chop. Oh, yes, you will not be Chapman for the rest of this episode, baby. Me and Jamar will be choosing new last names for you. Mm-hmm. Jimbo's not the clown in this situation, mama. And the rest of judging is trash, too. But I will say, interesting runway, interesting challenge. Don't agree with the winner. And that was an interesting who should go home moment as well. Are you ready, Jamar?
Let's go.
Cue partial moments of my theme music.
Listen.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants.
It's Jamar 4.
Thanks so much for tuning in to the channel. Do me a favor and hit that like button. Oops, we talked about this, smashing it. Smash that like button. Share this video and subscribe to my channel at Matty Rants and my friend's channel over here at Jamar84. What we're gonna do right now is get through our social media links because we have a lot to discuss today and these glasses will come off. Shout out to my little side barber here. We needed that cut. You can follow me on my social media links at MattyRants on Facebook and Instagram. Don't know why I'm going to my Texas voice, but this is, I guess, where it is. And now it's out again. And then you get me to Twitter where it's at the MattyRants. Now you can also donate to the channel, please and thank you here. And that's going to be $MattyRants for Cash App, paypal.me/MattyRants. Please send more to the PayPal right now because that's where we're really working and operating with. Cash App is stupid. I got to pay a bill with my PayPal now. And Venmo is Matty-Rants. And Jamar, what's your social media links?
So my social media links are at Jamar4 across all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Really easy, except for TikTok, which is Jamar840. Hallelujah.
And I'm glad you have, I almost thought your face was going to pop up on that TikTok commercial that has been recently playing, and they had that boy with the same almost length as you, and I was like, but that should have been my friend though, but okay. That was literally every time it comes up.
Fun fact, out of nowhere, one of the videos that I did on TikTok is almost 1 million views. It got to the white people.
Work, Jamar. Listen, one more time. The TikTok is Jamar840, beach. There it is. I thank you. Supporting other Black creators. Whoop. All right. So this ain't the show that seems to be wanting to do that. No, I'm just kidding. You know. They called them and they arrived and they went home. So this
we still have.
So yeah, this episode's name I believe is Star 69. Now,
right now.
So Kiki went home. Kiki went home. Kiki with the bad wigs went home.
Woo! Because they were bad.
I like Kiara, but this next time. We'll see you next lifetime. Erica. That's about it. I know you know that song. Come on, everyone has that album.
That's a song. I live that song every day.
That's a whole Jack's conversation. Oh, I guess I'll see you.
Every Jack conversation that has ever been had.
I guess I'll see you 3 months from now where you forgot that you texted me. So listen, now Kiki went home. Smart knows I'm not lying. Kiki went home and everyone's kind of like, she was an amazing lip syncer. Well, Lemon was, and everyone else was like, cool, we're next. Rita's feeling it a little bit because her French Canadian sister is gone, but Rita will feel better later for no reason.
Right.
My God. And then I guess everybody else has a moment of, well, Scarlett Bobo's feeling kind of safe. Yeah, there it is. Scarlett Bobo's feeling kind of safe. I'm sick of it, sissy. I'm sick of hearing sissy. Yeah.
Yeah. After this episode, especially, I'm like, okay, they've driven this into the ground. I'm ready for it to be over. I never want to hear it again.
I've never heard that word whistle out of the gaps of so many teeth in my entire life, but that's what's
Don't make the
happening.
merch. Don't make the merch.
Do not, because there was our girl Soju already did Sisters, her season. That was only for one episode, and I had to do with some bump on the end between her scrotum sack and her asshole. But anywho,
The taint.
that's or what some people like to call it, the gooch.
You know what? I'm gonna stop that right there where it's saying, because that is a rabbit hole I refuse to jump into. Continue.
Call me a Pikmin and pull me from the ground because I am done. Let's see here. Oh, that was a great one. I'm keeping that joke. So the next day rolls around. The queens are feeling halfway to the finish line, and Jeffrey Boyer Clown pops into the workroom here to let us know with the highest of high pants. I don't care what the style is, y'all. If you look like you're about to like just go through your basement that clearly has been flooded, and not because you wanted that basement to be flooded. No, ma'am. Like, oh, let me stop, because I haven't even gotten to the reason why I'm not happy with him this episode. But
starting from the jump. The first scene that he's in.
It's like I almost want to just jump at him. I'm like, what? Oh, girl, he just hasn't been.
I mean, same, but for different reasons. But I understand.
Here's the thing: we didn't hate Jeffrey prior to this. It's like almost like he just started to say things to make us hate him, and it's I can't even blame the edit. I'm like, no, baby, that was clearly you. All right, so that queen is in so that tall thing, yeah, that tall thing is up in there trying to tell them about a mini challenge where they need to basically do what Priyanka did last week, but better. And Priyanka's a little triggered by this because there's psychics on the phone. Now, who are they calling on this phone line, Jamar? I would call her Crystal from Drag Race UK. Hey, Hairy Chest, we've missed you, sister. Nice to see you again.
I was so distracted. I forgot.
Abstracted?
I was so distracted. I forgot that was the gig. I forgot that was the gig.
You forgot that's Crystal's tease to throw people off?
Look,
by
UK was a long time ago. That was pre-pandemic.
Girl, that was Drag Con days at this point.
A whole year, damn.
Remember, that was my New York, that was my first New York Drag Con, and that's when I met I said, well, good evening.
Go.
That was my last one.
Not so fast.
Dang, that was, wow, it's already almost around that time.
Yeah, in about a couple more weeks.
So much has happened in between. Oh, I love life.
The pandemic just felt like time is just speed forward, like we're paused, like we're still expecting spring.
And we would have thought sitting in the house all day would have made things slow down. No.
If you actually did it.
Well, kind of, yeah. It was like little spurts of it. Then you would go outside and be like, oh my God, 7 p.m. Wednesday? Okay. So the queens had to put together the best Miss Cleo Call Me Now, but not really. Priyanka was a little, I didn't like how she.
It was a better version of her. It was better than her Snatch Game, which I don't know how much better that makes it, but I laughed.
She was like hood Miss Cleo. I didn't understand it. What you want? I was like, what the fuck? What is this? Like, okay, but
she knew she had to amp up something from her Snatch Game.
I had whatever it takes.
I know I can get through. If I hold out.
Hold out.
Grassy was everything.
And it was shot in, what was that, Vancouver? Is that right?
Toronto?
Okay, there we go. So it fits in with Canada's Drag Race. I'm surprised Drake isn't there. Oh, that's right, because Drake would be the Beyonce of Canada's Drag Race?
Basically. Well,
no.
Yeah. I would say like Deborah.
No, Deborah showed up. So that
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I forgot she was there.
Celine Dion would be that. Yeah, there you go. Get Celine
that too.
There. Get Celine there. No, Celine would be the share. Let me stop. Let's get on with this goddamn episode. Jamar, did you find anybody funny?
I found somebody disturbing.
Oh, hearing. What's it? Who is the name?
So, Boa and her breast, both sets of breast, were exposed tonight. And I was very confused
The ugliest breastplate I've ever seen.
I was like, okay, so she's throwing her breast out. Now she's running around and jiggling them about. And this is supposed to be a call to a psychic?
This is all I can do when I look at Boa sometimes.
I lost complete context of what was supposed to be happening.
It's what the fuck is this? That's me when I'm watching her sometimes, and I thought to myself, so is this what desperation looks like when you're trying to be funny? Because this isn't funny.
Yeah, you're doing a lot, and it like the thing about jokes is that they have to make sense. There has to be some sort of formula. There has to be a punchline, a build up, and then the ha-ha.
Mm-hmm.
You missed all those steps.
There's that certainly a miss. Certainly.
That was it. That was the only
Jimbo was funny. Jimbo was funny. Scarlett Bobo was Liza Minnelli again. Priyanka was not funny. Lemon was okay. I thought she was good, but I wouldn't have gave her the mini challenge win. I thought, honestly, as a matter of fact, comment section below, was Lemon deserving of this mini challenge win? I'm not saying that she wasn't like, that she was horrible or anything. Maybe I'm being biased. I'm entertained by Jimbo.
Random.
I would say that Lemon, Jimbo, I maybe would put Rita, not really, because I thought she was just playing another older lady again.
It was a Snatch Game character again.
It's the older lady again. Just here we go.
Reminding me of, never mind.
And there's nothing wrong with playing people of different ages and stuff, but you got to give us some variations, Mama. Let us know that you're more than just a bag of Rita bullshit. Okay, so Lemon, Jamar, don't look at me like that. I hate you.
I said nothing.
That's what happens. Didn't go with that structure, but whatever. Lemon wins mini challenge, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, a little bit of lemon on my water. Lemon now has the power to make teams for the main challenge, where they must create a late night legal ad for some law firm, or basically what if you live in Houston, Texas, child. The smart Texas handler. You know what I'm talking about? I'm Jim Adler, the tough Texas handler.
Yell in all of their infomercials. They're like, I'm this, and I'm going to help you get there right now. I can save y'all this money. These are not paid actors.
You've been hit by a truck? I'll get you $2 million for that.
They're so aggressive.
He's doing this. Hold on, let me get this right. Call Jim Adler. Call me Adler. I'd be like, what in the fuck is happening here? Like,
that would have been my approach to this challenge.
We'd have just been yelling at the camera, just yelling. Aggressive.
That's very. If you have ever been in Texas long enough to watch TV in any waiting room, you will see it.
Especially if it's on one of the main, not any cable. It has to be like network TV, like some ABC or something. When the soap operas are on, child, it's gonna be
your oil changed. That's where you'll see it in the.
And good old Jiffy Lube when you waiting in that waiting room, honey, and just sitting there like, okay. And it's Pine Sol commercial, lawyers, DeVry Institute.
ITT Tech before they got sued.
Romeo's gonna pop up on your screen trying to tell you to get a job and get you in that good old junior college.
Oh my God! Is that same dude that be like, get off the couch? What are you waiting on?
No, different person. But yes, that same situation though. Remember, I was that guy. What are you doing, man? Get off the couch. You got more about your life. Then all of a sudden he's on the street and there's this random woman there. What are you doing? Like, it's like, hold on, where'd this bitch come from? You were just in your house. Y'all, excuse us. Let's get back to this.
Look, we have to make the episode interesting.
We have to tell you why this is related. There's
so much disappointment. We have to make it joyous somehow.
I did like the idea of this main challenge. This is something, if we were there, Jamar, I'd be like, put him on my team.
We would have won.
We got this.
That would have been
boy, we would have painted them eyes all kinds of saggy and just extra. Maybe. Like, come here.
I would have put bags under everything and just.
My name is Philibert or Filibuster, and I want to tell you how I can save you. You've been hit by a car, mama. Yeah, it'd been very that.
I tried to use them other companies, and they all tried to swindle me out of my money. But I tell you what, this guy right here saved me all I need.
That's right. Filiberto filibuster.
Easy.
Okay.
No,
All right. All right. So
Teams.
Lemon decides to put herself with Priyanka because they've worked so well together before. Now Jimbo, Rita, which I was like, Lemon, that was dumb. Those two work very well together. That was stupid. But then they put Boa on that team. So basically, Boa got dropped off with her babysitters or her two, or the two aunties from James and the Giant Peach.
Or the cast of that porn that you didn't want to see, that you stumbled upon.
Or those two women from Coraline, girl, that were still trying to be like famous actresses and they had their own trapeze artistry. Y'all remember this movie, Coraline? That was a good one.
You know what? I
Have you still not watched it yet?
avoided it because that other mom shit.
Y'all,
I don't know why.
when I was living with Jamar, I told him to watch this movie several times. It has been 2 years since I've lived with Jamar. I'm looking at you, friend.
No, that is a lie.
I told you that room. We were sitting right there, and I was like, girl, you need to watch this movie because we were going over movies one day when we had a video. We were just talking about shit.
Was that when I drank the lemonade?
Yes.
Well,
that was the same day we shot that episode. That random.
Then that's why.
And that leaves sissies, Scarlett Bobo and Alona Verdley. Ciao. Bobo was hot. Bobo seems to be really pressed a lot just because she doesn't want to be on teams or with people who she knows are just not going to do well. And this was proven. So the commercials were headlined by Miss Stacy. Shout out to Stacey McKenzie, who is the only judge I see right now on this show.
Who's actually critiquing, giving positive feedback.
Help them with their runways. Excuse me?
You know, telling them things they can do right next time, realistically.
And I enjoy hearing her voice. I enjoy when Stacey's talking.
I don't know what it is. I used to like laughing at the first, but now I look forward to it.
Yeah, because when Stacey gets up there, Boa, I want to tell you, everything about you is lovely. However, what is this? It's a mess. I need you to get better. Jimbo, your fashion.
You're starting going, that's like almost Joan Rivers. She's like
it's
borderline.
Literally that. I love a raspy tone on somebody. Let me tell y'all, you for everybody that knows.
I don't know what it is about when she says Scarlett Bobo.
Scarlett Bobo. She sounds like she should be a headmistress. Like it just very much like she should have her own school, and it's it's a good series on Netflix that makes 5 seasons. We got an Emmy one time for costuming.
We love Stacey.
We love Stacey. So let's just go over these commercials now. Alona's and Scarlett's was hard to watch. Scarlett getting good critiques, I was happy for because I did not want Scarlett to be in the bottom because I do like Scarlett, even though she's complaining a lot lately. But that shissy shit would not have flown with me, girl.
It's not landing. She is crashed in the ocean.
And Jamar, I don't know if you agree with me on this one. Actually, I do know you agree with me on this one, but you will be damned if you're going to spit in my fucking face for a skit.
Can we talk about it? I don't care what the improv is, bitch. There is no way physical human saliva, I'm going to voluntarily take on a projectile of human saliva on my face.
Alone?
No. Hell no.
I saw the inside of that mouth, girl. I was nervous for that spit hitting her face. All tea.
No.
All tea. And that's why, and listen, I get where you want to go and do what you got. Listen, whatever it takes. Oh my God, that's going to be a theme this episode. But never would you, no, bitch, Bobo, you better than me. You better than me. That was some trailer park right there, girls. I'm going to spit on her for this skit.
Even if you did, why would you do that?
Their routine was trash, and well, no, it wasn't. It was okay. It wasn't bad. The sissy thing it wore me.
It was very one note, and I don't completely follow Okay, so you just got another sissy, and then you're jealous that you got another sissy?
That's what they're suing people for? Or your sissy is your best sissy, so she's going to sue your sissy friend?
It's up to your interpretation.
Look, bacon on the pan. Okay, we're done. Now we're on to Boa, Rita, and Jimbo. So Rita was a French woman who they didn't understand, and they did what she said. That needed to be done one time. Honestly, it was done twice, and I was like, not funny. But Rita was entertaining to be like almost obliviously there, like just doing all that type of stuff. Jimbo, it's my special day.
That I'm honestly.
Well, one note, it was funny.
But it was a funny note. It was a funny note.
It's just the and then her going.
She said they want me to be louder, so I'm going to come in louder.
I love a quiet Jimbo too. That's what I love about Jimbo. The fashion is what's loud. Everything that she presents is loud, and she's so quiet. What was Boa doing there?
Being awkward and out of place.
Did you see the one scene where she literally walked into her line and it was right behind Jimbo or Rita? I can't remember which one, but instead of them correcting the camera, they just showed her just walking behind them and then saying their line like.
It was supposed to be happening in their skit, but watching it, I would not have been able to tell.
But it felt like Bo was trying hard. Rita knew what she was doing. Jimbo was like, I'm just trying to do what they're asking me to do. And it read all in their skit. And for me personally, but I also was more entertained by them than any of the other groups, just being real.
Well, actually.
Lemon and
skit, theirs was good. However, what the story of what they were trying to portray is actually a real annoyance and peeve of mine.
Let's talk about it.
We frequent, gay spaces.
Say it, Jamar.
Because that is our safe space where we conjugate with other people like ourselves. And
before you go further with this, I already see someone typing who does not need to be typing right now. Please let Jamar get his point across before you all jump on him. Because
listen
listen
to the words.
Listen.
Because it's not all of you. It's just a handful of you guys who come in specifically on bachelorette parties or wedding-related events, who come into gay spaces and want to feel safe. Because, I don't want to be objectified by men and this, that, and the fourth. I want to go to the gay men.
And we're down for that. Yeah, come on in, baby. Come on in.
Great. Come, shake your ass with us.
Yes.
But don't do the very things that you don't want men to do to you, to the gay men in the club.
What happened to Rita was awful. What? Someone made you a puppet? Oh no. No. It's not even, them nails were probably dirty. Oh my God.
And probably sharp.
Rita could have got an infection from that, y'all. Do you understand how there's more to than, like, there is so many things past the point of just being drunk nowadays where it's like, are y'all thinking? And Jamar, we've seen some stuff ourselves literally happen where one woman got on stage. I forget if we were at Hamburger Mary's or not. And she damn near pushed the drag queen off the stage just to take the mic and was trying to take the mic from her, ruining the whole show. And she's like, it's my friend's special day, did all that Karen shit. And it was like, come on now. And then we've also had the point where they try to get on stage and dance with them. Or I've seen them take the tip dollars. I have seen them take the tip dollars that don't make it to the queen's bras on the floor and put them in their purse. I have seen it. I have seen a lot.
And they're like, oh my God. And no, the ones that get on stage, it's like, okay, so you're already here. You're disrupting my number. But then you take the dollar and you dangle it in front of me and I'm coming to get it and you pull it back. I'm like,
oh no, where was that? Where were we at when we saw that shit? And I was like, I wanted to beat up that person so bad.
Fuck you.
I would never have came back to the individual. They would have probably got a heel in the eye for that one. But yeah, y'all just respect the performers. Most of those nights, they actually give time to like give you shout outs and for you to act a fool. Like, especially at Hamburger Mary's. Well, I don't know why I'm giving this promo right now, but they literally in the middle of the
it's
show.
part of their gig. It don't even matter which picture.
What are you celebrating? Come on stage. Doesn't matter. Just celebrating something. Are you alive today? Like, we'll make a joke out of it. We'll say something nasty and vulgar. You'll take a shot. We'll have a good time. Everyone wish this person a happy birthday. Sit down.
Please okay. Sit down. That's the part that people forget.
Enjoy your fried macaroni and cheese. Oh, I miss those. Okay, back to this. But thank you, Jamar, for saying that, because that did tie into something that Rita was talking about here. And I also want to bring this up because I like how this is flowing right now, because Boa had a very serious conversation too. We will be getting to Lemon and Priyanka's performance in just a second here. Don't forget, kids, I'm editing this. Boa had a very, 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 very serious conversation on this show. And I want to say to Boa, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for being open and honest about it. We need to hear these things. I'm not going to say what it is because I know how YouTube is and picking and choosing what they like to flag people for, but y'all know what the conversation was. Mama was in a sexual assault, basically. It happened with somebody that she brought home that didn't go the way it was supposed to go, and she ended up being robbed and beaten. And yeah, I've had friends where that's happened before. I've had friends that have lost their lives like that. So
that's why you really don't ever bring those people to your house initially. You meet in a public, well-lit, well-crowded space. That may be a little bit hard to do right now, but still take proper precautions.
Sending our love to Boa here. Again, that moment I've had a situation where that almost happened to me, but I'm a little bit more of a physical fighter, sister. So yeah, but I also know, and again, like I said before, I've lost some friends this way, and I've also know friends who are still dealing with the trauma of that happening. Now, Boa, with that being said, as me, Jamar, and most of us have learned from the formula that is Drag Race, Blair St. Clair and Dusty Ray Bottoms can attest to this. When you tell the deepest, darkest story, it's like, we've given you your moment, and now
Mercedes by Diamond.
Yep, I felt as soon as she said it, and in my comment section on Instagram, they were like, Matty, yeah, she's gonna be in the bottom this week. I said, yep. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Because there's nothing left from her.
What are we gonna get? What are we going to get? Another titty joke? Are we gonna get one more of those again? Or we? I'm tired of that now. Like,
she has fulfilled her purpose, so she may not leave. Says the producers.
Let's get into the next group here before we get to this runway. Lemon and Priyanka. Liars! I'm talking like I'm from the 1930s. And then Priyanka's trying to do the same voice, but not necessarily the same as Lemon's. And this is another Liza Minnelli sound effect moment that I keep on getting from these queens. But I was entertained, but I was not enthused. Does that make sense? All right.
I will give Lemon credit for that split, though. When Stacey pointed that out, I'm gonna say, you know what?
Bitch.
You did go down and then come back up again and stood there.
Her inner thigh muscles. All right.
You did do that.
But I thought they were cool. You know, this was fun. This was fun. But this wasn't where the episode really went for me, because so much more continued to happen here. Now, our special guest this week is, I'm not going to say legendary, but I grew up watching this idiot, Tom Green. What was it, the Tom Green show on MTV that I used to watch all the time, running into places and doing all that kind of mess? You remember Tom Green?
That type of, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so. Tom Green used to run into stores dressed like a penis, like before Jackass was even doing that kind of mess. Like that was
right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, this sounds like Jackass, a little bit of like Destroy, Build, Destroy.
He would have a family. I forget, was it his mom or was it his uncle or somebody he would have on there he'd always be messing with. But yeah, it's been such a long time since I've seen that show, y'all. But I grew up with Tom Green. I grew up with him being married or in a relationship. I think he was married to Drew Barrymore. I remember the entire cancer scare, and he had to get his left testicle removed, and that was like a running joke for about 3 years with people. I remember him on Celebrity Big Brother and him doing very well until he got paranoid, and that was the same season Tamar Braxton won. Tamar, I hope you're getting better, baby. I know you're doing.
But they were on that same season?
Yes.
Oh yeah. See, I peeked in on Celebrity Big Brother while you were watching it.
Candy Burris, Tom Green, Tamar Braxton. That was a cast. That was a cast.
Lindsay Lohan's mama.
Yes, Dina Lohan was there by the hairs on her chinny chin, Miss Thing. Shout out to Tom Green. Shout out to Stacey McKenzie. All right, let's get to the runway.
Canadian, was it Tux-Shedo?
Tux-Shedo, because this is a drag show, so things need to have she in it.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get into these looks.
Unnecessarily. It's not even like a play on words anymore.
It's like, we're just gonna shit on it. So I'm getting my pictures from Drag Race UK BBC on Instagram. Shout out to you. First is Scarlett Bobo.
You know, I like this. I still like it. Now looking at it a second time.
You're not as in love with it anymore?
Only because of the chest.
Yeah, then they really don't believe in a breastplate out there.
They don't know what titties are.
I'm getting used to it, but yeah, I see what you're saying. It would have a little row, a little, 2 seats.
Like just
front.
a contour, just some definition, something, and some illusion. Something. But I mean, other than that, it's still a great look. The hair and the styling of it is really cute. I like it.
I wish the wig was a little bit bigger, but I like the color of the wig. I like her makeup. I like the styling of this outfit. I love that it's not expected for a denim look. I'm not mad at this look. I like it. It's cool. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's cool.
I enjoyed it. Okay, so next, girl, Alona.
Alona Verde.
Wasted this space on this outfit.
Yeah, her face was beat. I'll get her face was beat.
You could have made so many other decisions, and yet you made this one.
I don't like this outfit.
It's so, and I think it's the fabric because denim is so like stiff.
And that's not one yeah, it's the denim that she used specifically. If it had been a different denim, maybe this would have been looked a little bit better. But to me, it seems very boxy
that's very
on
thick.
her. Yeah,
thick denim.
And I know she wanted to show this poom poom pussy on the back. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I felt like it needed something to push it up just a tad bit to give a better. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it again. I wish she had something on her thighs that were underneath her cheeks that were also denim.
Chain or something?
Something to help the rump a bit do this, because right now it's this, and it's big, but it's like there needs to be a hip. So I would say that needed to have that little something to just pump it up a little bit. Nothing wrong with her body, honestly. It's just
you needed bigger hair too.
The illusion that she was going for, I believe it needed that. Also, I'm gonna get to Jeffrey in a minute. We're gonna get to him in a minute. But yeah, I didn't think it's still a decent look from Alona. I just her makeup was what really was selling everything, but the hair was basic. Yeah, the hair was
one solid color. It was very muted color-wise. Like there's no pop here.
She had a little gold, but it was like a band on the back, the zipper on the front, and that's it. And then
you can barely see it.
the earrings needed to be gold. The earrings need to be gold. Okay, that's another thing too. The earrings are blue, the ring is blue, they need to be gold. Okay, next up, because I'm picking her apart. I'm sorry, Alona. I know you're probably telling me to eat shit in your house if you're ever watching this. Just don't spit on me. But I would say that this is still a decent look, even though I'm like, yeah. It's just there's a couple of edits that needed this to be. That's all. It's not a bad look. It just need edits. Like put this in, take that in, little stuff like that.
Very that.
Speaking of, so this thing that just came down this runway thinking this was going to sell them something is Miss Boa as a possibly a a fossil of a denim creature from the prehistoric era.
It looks like a garbage dump creature or like a mechanized car wash.
the villain in an off-Broadway play.
When Tom Green called his mama,
oh my God,
and asked his
to give her validity,
she sent the picture, and we saw the comparison.
I'm like, Tom, that actually happened. That was like dead ass right then and there. She loves a tassel, don't she? She loves a tassel. Listen, Bo, this wasn't good. This is another damn bodysuit. It's another damn bodysuit. It's another bodysuit. It's another bodysuit. And the wings doing this.
And her fake nipple came out. She wore the same titties she wore on the mini challenge.
She has the worst breastplate, man. I do. Like, who made that? Like, what? I know it's a joke plate. It's a joke plate. It is definitely a joke plate. Like,
but she's wearing it like it's supposed to be taken seriously, though. It's not even like a comedy bit.
I don't like this. This is a high. Yeah.
But you know what? She was like, I have to be bigger. I have to be bigger. I have to be better. I have to really sell this. But those things look like they're wobbling, going here, there.
Literally, she was flying, but like a bird that got drunk. I don't know. It was terrible. I don't like
her wings got clipped.
I don't want to talk about Bo anymore. This is
okay.
The wig, maybe. No, next.
But let's talk about what was right about this runway. not Bo's runway.
I know that's I know. I was about to say the fuck.
Not Bo's runway.
Not that $25 breastplate.
Oh, Jimbo.
The realness.
Oh, Jimbo. The only thing I can talk about, Jimbo, when it comes to this runway is
walk.
Your walk is horrible.
Your
fashion is everything. If you could stop walking like an old man, and you cannot look like this couture eleganza goddess and walk like an English teacher.
It's like the leg is all the way up in here. It is the weirdest walk, but I tell you what,
I look amazing.
I live.
You look like something out of Dr. Seuss.
Bitch, this is Lee Bowery's denim fantasy. It is so right. If this was the face Kini, oh my God, like, wake up, Jamar. I'm telling you, she would have gave them a run for their money. It would have been like, oh, this one right here. Her contacts are this yellow, like, almost like radioactive kind of feel to it. And her makeup it's not bad. I know we're covering it with the face.
It's not whiteface.
Look at her. Yes, look at her eyes. Okay. Now she did that. Like, y'all give her some coots. The lip is nice.
Hands, Jeffrey Boyer cauliflower, bitch.
Oh yeah, she painted her hands blue too. So what's bitch? Like, what you want to do? What you want to do?
Breast.
And you know what? She got she has hips and a little body on there.
Breast. Thank you. Thank you
shape.
For giving me shape, dimension, fashion.
We stand Jimbo in this household. We stand Jimbo in this house.
Robbed. Burglary.
Robbed.
Anyway.
Up next is
Child.
Rita
continuing with the theme of burglary.
So Rita comes out with
her snatch game is pink.
Shut up!
So that's not what you see.
So I'm you today in this moment, ma'am. Girl, let me change my background. I can't even have the same background for you, no boy. Shut up, Jamar. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna pretend.
No, it's definitely, it's Morgan McMichaels as Pink. Snatch game.
You know what? Even better.
Okay, this outfit was some pull away tease. Give a little something, please. I still wasn't blown away by it.
No.
It was cool.
Wait, Rita bag of
I love her eye makeup.
What are these breasts?
They're
Rita, bad. What are these? You
It's
cannot
like-
have a tearaway if your titties are not contoured.
like she's got hold up. It's like someone gave her 2 stuffed animals they won at a carnival fair, but that was like the 3rd prize, not the 1st or 2nd. And she was like, all right, we're gonna put them in here.
Old school lady Foot Locker sock.
Right, because you saw how her chest was here, but the rest of the breast was like, it was over here somewhere. It's a cool look. I did not give it as much as the judges. I'm gonna say that. I didn't give it as much as the judges. I don't know why they gave it so much.
It's just the face and the hair, which is that's
it.
We'll talk. We'll return to Rita Bag of Child.
Rita. Priyanka, what happened? Yeah, let's just then start it like that. Priyanka, what's going on?
This was the definition of the word almost.
Brandy's almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count.
New album out now. I hate it.
Oh,
But,
Jamar,
like-
yeah. I don't know. Why did you give that girl promo?
Huh?
Not for B7. The fact she named it B7. I was like...
Never mind. We'll talk about that afterwards. But
okay, we're not talking about the failure that's Brandy. All right, so back to this.
Ooh.
So, Priyanka, why are you in another bathing suit?
it's not even the fact that she's in a bathing suit. It's just whatever this is just looks bad. It just looks bad.
Y'all not gonna be happy with us this week, or maybe you go to agree. Priyanka, the wig is weak. Ooh, that's it. The wig is weak. The look is weak. It's a weak look. It's not
Okay,
bad.
you know
It's
what
weak.
may have saved this? Like when you mentioned the wig, like if it was like really, really tight curls, if it was still long but like really, really tight curls.
I know what you're thinking about.
Like that wavy number.
You're thinking of Jocelyn Hernandez, child, when she had the little hair tied up in the front and she had that nice little tight curls that were falling in the back. This needs
spice. That was the garlic powder that was missing.
This needed flavor. Like Jamar said, garlic powder, a little something, a little cut, a little
Lowry's.
It needed something. It needed flavor, and this wig is very pedestrian.
The color is nice, but styling not so
Yeah,
much.
actually, I would say that maybe the wig would pull the full look together better. But to me, this is. I like Priyanka though.
Oh, I love Priyanka.
I didn't like this look.
But not this
bathing. It's a bathing suit with a coat and a
one.
boot with a garter, girl. That's all this is, and a really shitty old bow on top. Up next is Chopped.
Up next
Chopped.
is Women giving you her best. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Wasn't this Aaliyah? I was like, I am so sick of her and the
You can't tell me this was not that she was not trying to channel Aaliyah with this outfit.
bikini top, baggy pants, flats. I'm wearing it out. And this hair,
Straight
laid.
hair.
Oh, and shades, because that one eye was wonky.
Now all she needed was that swoop, and it would have just been.
Because she had that one lazy eye that no one wanted to talk about, and that's why she had that swoop there, because you was never gonna clock her for that tease, and she always wore shades in certain aspects. Oh yeah, Leah, we knew the thing.
All of that, we need a resolution. We need a.
That video is still one of the best videos I have ever seen in time history. I don't care, girl. The whole Timbaland part. I wonder what the next single would have been after Rock the Boat.
Rap?
Oh, I wanted that to be it because I love that. Oh, I'm sick and tired of the loose rap. I know it's better than that. I'm sick and tired of the loose rap.
I needed a video for I Care For You.
Oh!
When I come for you.
Oh! That's that.
Like
Yes. Oh, y'all don't know. Listen,
put this shit back on the streaming platforms and stop playing.
yes, if you don't have Aaliyah's music, because it's hard to find now.
You can barely find it on YouTube.
Girl.
It's the way to find like anything from 1 in a million.
Yes. Sorry we're having this moment, but almost not sorry because we're talking about Aaliyah. Whoo, when you're talking about when someone died and someone had lost their shit.
Of her
Huh?
approaching?
Yeah, August. Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's coming up. Low-key, this story we just did, this breakdown we just did, where Leah's picture was put up in front of yours and now yours is back again. Yeah, we had to do that for you. This is...
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is a chop. This is who did it. This is someone coming out the runway going, all right, who did it? Who made this?
It's the legs for me.
Look at this. Look at this diaper. Look at this garter. Look at this. What is this?
But you know what? One thing I will give Lemon is, even though this outfit is a high jump kick, that she is selling it to you like she is wearing.
I will say that about Lemon, and
she will sell it.
I don't want you to be mad, Lemon, and them shoes, them heels are hideous, but you can. But
she
walk.
is like, bitch, I am wearing it out.
You can walk. That that sissy bound walk. That sissy that walk. Very that. It's one thing. That's why I can't hate Lemon. Lemon sometimes be coming out looking like a fool, but I'd be like, I love you, Limbs. Like that just it's just it. No.
But how far will that take her? Dun, dun, dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, judging commenced. The only person who I can see on the judges panel right now is Stacey McKenzie and Tom Green. I appreciate y'all for your words to the queens. Brooklyn Heights.
I need you to do your job.
Brooklyn Heights. I'm frustrated with you, Brooklyn. I am. I need you in that orange wig that you were wearing, this creamsicle fuckery that you gave us. And it's cute. You were absolutely beautiful. And I found it so feminine of you to say Thomas. But some things you've said tonight and other days have been a bit questionable for you, Miss Thing. And I know this is your opinion and you are entitled to have it, but it's feeling very entitled. Sometimes it feels like you're picking on specific people. Okay? That's just my...
A lot of stuff slide.
And that's why I'm like, with Brooklyn, I'm not as pressed. But Jeffrey Boyer Cumstain, that... Him. In these fashions that he wore. Did you see him this week?
Come on, high-waisted Manji.
What in the... Are you just... He looked like he was his character in American Horror Story, girl. I was just hoping he was going to have some of this.
I honestly forgot that he did that. I was remembering back... What was that? The End of the World one?
Apocalypse, yes. That
one.
Disappointing one. I think I was still living with you when that had came out.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad, but it didn't... they had to end it very quickly because they were restricted to 10 episodes. But his character was even annoying in this episode.
I feel like he's took his character from that show and brought it to this show. Honestly. Jeffrey Boyer chapstick. No. Jeffrey Boyer chap lips. Explanation here. As I lick mine. Why did you need to comment on Alona's ass? I am so confused. Your face is beat. However, you might want to use some of that for your butt or ass or whatever he said. And I was just kind of like
you're asking to use some full coverage back there or something like that.
Hold up, bitch. There are girls who have to shave back there, all right? Not everybody was born a porcelain doll, okay? And stressful situations, sweat, diet, all play a factor in how your body acts and looks. And I'm certain that if she had some, a little rocky road back there from some ass pimples or whatever, that's from stress. And it's from like trying to make sure the body is clean and shaven so they're not walking out there looking crazy. And then also sitting on your ass for a portion of the day or standing up all day, not getting your food. I was a little pressed by that, Jamar. I was a little bit mad for Alona because it's like, did you really just do that right now? Like,
it's like, it felt unnecessary because it's never been a problem for past queens who have
never. And we've seen some rocky roads. I've seen them. I have seen some pebbles. I've seen them. But it's what is he doing? I'm confused. with his thinking and his logic right now when it comes to the words and him judging. And then it got worse when we got to Jimbo's critiques, and you had the audacity, Jeffrey Boyer Cumbubble. You had the audacity. You had the audacity to say, Jimbo, welcome to the competition.
We're like, we have literally sat here week after week gagging over Jimbo's fashion. Every week. And yet you're just now seeing it? Just now. What are we on episode, 4 or 5? And you're just now seeing it. Have several seats.
Several stadiums.
And not behind the judges' table.
Stadium. Nosebleed, bitch. I need you to be so on the incline that you're nervous to step on the steps. And if y'all been to a basketball game where you got to be in them nosebleed seats, you know what I'm talking about. Or concerts for that matter too. Girl, do you get a little higher?
Put him
dangerous.
That the security guard is sitting at the parking garage. Put him in that seat.
No, put him in the seat of the man holding the sign to get them to said parking garage. That is dancing and holding that sucker. By the way, if anybody is a sign holder and flipper, shout out to you. Shout out to you.
One lady, when I tell you, she was out there having a ball.
I love seeing that because I'm like,
she was all well, like,
you out there for hours and hours on end. That seat, like, you better be cutting up. Knowing me, I'd be sitting there with that thing over my head like this. Bitch, it's hot. Y'all hear me? I have another sign underneath here. Need change. I'd be working people at this because I'd be like, bitch, it's hot. Someone give me some water. All right. Anywho, Jeffrey, I don't like you. And I
Jeffrey
need you
Boyer Casserole. I just like looking at you, but the things that come out your mouth.
Jeffrey Boyer Krusty Sock.
So, you know what? That's another side note that we're not going to go down. So, because, no, we're not doing it.
Comment section for those of you. I know Jeffrey's doing his job, everybody, and I know some people feel like, oh, why are y'all going hard on him? Because I want to, and I feel like it, and I don't agree with him.
And because this is like instantly just bad.
Yeah.
Like there's no like redeeming quality about the judging. It's just, you suck. You're horrible. I hate you. Next queen.
While you did this, it would be better for you if next time you thought about doing this a little bit more clearly. Like, think about your drag, girl. That's Jeffrey. That is not okay. For someone who has never done drag, don't even know anything about it. You've had RuPaul's tongue in your booty hole, maybe. I don't know. Like, you don't get to say that. You don't get to do all that. That's not okay. It's not okay. I don't like it. He seems very condescending when he's speaking to them.
Very that.
Gross. You are an ascot too, girl. just go away. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But again, if you like Jeffrey's critiques, good for you. Good for you. But the rest of the comment section, how about you take Jeffrey's last 2 Boyer Chapmans and make up your own names for him? I don't want to see something that's just terrible, but you know, we like to have fun here. So yeah, make up your own last C. Jeffrey Boyer, that, or Jeffrey blop blop. And then there you go. That should be fun. Untucked.
So this is one of my favorite parts of the competition, actually, is because this kind of revs up and stirs things back up when they start getting a little stale. So they asked the question, who deserves to go home tonight and why? And literally everybody, but I think Rita and Priyanka all said lemon because of her outfit, mainly. And it was very interesting to hear Alona talk about, well, I don't see why she can make that decision. I'm like, and yet here you stand.
Hold on. Okay. So yeah, I'm so glad you brought me back into this because that was one of the parts where I was like, oh, here we go. Because Alona was on some bullshit in the background. So like you said, like Jamar was saying, they all chose lemon, and how Scarlett tried to do this, which was bullshit, in my opinion, because you were just talking shit about lemon earlier. You were like, girl, oh, well, I don't want to be mean, so I'm going to go off of the judge's decisions, and I'm choosing lemon. And then Alona quickly was like, lemon. Like, it was definitely pointed. It was pointed. She may have had a few words like, well, based on what you said, it's this, but it was quick. And then everyone else was kind of doing lemon, lemon, lemon. Now, honestly, if I was up there too, I looked at both Alona and Lemon, and I probably would have chose Lemon for her outfit alone. But I wouldn't have chose her on a personal level. You feel what I'm saying? But then I might have chosen Alona because I'm like, Lemon's a little bit more.
Lamona. With great power comes great milk.
Jamar, if we were up there and you had did this, we would have planned this. You would have been like, Alona, Matty, Birdie. Excuse me? Oh, I thought we were just completing. That's 2 votes for that. Yeah, okay, cool. No, but they, you know, like you said, Lemon, Priyanka, and Rita chose Alona, okay? Now, when Alona got back there and Lemon was feeling some kind of way, and Alona was like, you shouldn't feel this kind of way because of this, that, and the other, and then literally went in for her in the same moment. Like, we were just saying who we were feeling, and then came for Lemon in the same breath. And it was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. But then when they were going back and forth a little bit, and Alona's like, yeah, I'm so super jealous of you. That's why I definitely picked you, and this and this and that and the other. What's happening here? Are you being genuine? Are you being an ass? Like, what's going on? And if that's the reason why you did all of that, and then you just said it now, I'm also looking at you like, ew, Lona, really? Don't be this mean, girl. How old are you? Ah.
Yeah, that was very odd.
I didn't like how they did Lemon. I really did it. I did. And I'm glad Stacey picked up on that.
Hold on. Boa? Where did you come from? Say that you felt like she was fake. Did we miss something in the editing?
Oh, God. Oh, there was a part in, oh, yes. For my live people on Instagram. Y'all can watch the episode back. There was a part in the Untucked where they cut the edit too rough. And you can see they switched to the scene like quickly. Because Scarlett Bobo gets up at the part, at this one part where Lemon and Alona are like talking. And then it cuts to them sitting right back down again. But she had got up. Not got up just to be like adjusted. No, she got up to go somewhere. So I was like, something happened in between we didn't fully get. And I guess we'll have to wait and see if they have a reunion. I don't know, but Alona was being a brat again. Just reminding me of the Jimbo situation.
Oh, baby Jimbo got her together. Got her together.
Yes, you're the only one in here.
You're the only one going through something, and we all want to hear you talk right now. Yes.
And with her nails like this, and we all want to hear you talk. Yes. Jimbo was being so cunty. It was so funny. Okay.
I love Jimbo.
We love Jimbo the Clown. I swear to you, Jimbo, if you don't make it to top 3, I'm going to be hot. The winner of this week's episode is
Jimbo.
If we could vote it in, yes. If we were able to vote in, you know, Jimbo would have won. But Rita Baga was the winner.
A number at random and chose Rita Baga.
They said it was based off of her performance being funnier than Jimbo's, and her runway, I guess they really, really liked.
No, just no. In either sense, challenge, I don't remember a word Rita said. I don't remember it, but it's my special day. I remember that. And this runway, what?
I don't think the votes are like, I think Stacey voted for Jimbo as her number 1. I think the other 3 are who are in question here, because I feel they vote specifically by 1, 2, 3s and then bottoms 1, 2, 3s, and they look at it that way. Maybe not, or they just give the names of who they want to win.
Like,
I feel Stacey picked Jimbo. I just, how she was speaking with him, like, I'm so lost, y'all. I'm sorry this turns into a Jimbo Stan account, but
make sense. That's all I ask.
That's me too. So the bottom 2, I called it. I knew Lemon was going to be in the 3, but I knew Boa was going to have to lip sync because of her sad story situation. It's just how it works, y'all.
Has been she has been safe by the skin of her teeth in the bottom 3.
She should have been in the bottom twice.
a few
By now,
times.
yeah.
So,
She should have been lip syncing twice. Yeah, I think that Tainomi lip synced at one
metal
point in time.
diaper that she had.
Yeah.
She should have lip synced.
Yeah, that should have been, that would have been Tainomi being safe moment and them just putting Alona in there just to like even the numbers out. So Tainomi could have been given another episode. So the lip sync song is by Alyssa. Is Alicia or is Alyssa?
Because I don't feel like Alicia sounds weird.
I'm gonna say Alicia Cara. If it ain't right, it's not right. I appreciate y'all when you correct me in the comment sections when me and Jamar mispronounce stuff. I love when I see the dash. I feel like
sometimes.
Thank you. And I'd be tired of having to try things. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, why do I hear her so much? She's in everybody's store, everybody's grocery store, everywhere I go.
Every Aeropostale, every American Eagle.
I haven't been in an Aeropostale in over
Forever 21.
7 years. Rue, girl, oh my God. You did not bring Rue 21 into this. I don't even know that. I don't know that.
I said it.
I know you know that. I don't know Rue. I know Five Below. I don't know Rue 21.
So I think Rue 21 been went out of it. I know they had a clearance at one of the spots by my mom's house. But...
You remember Dots in Houston? Mm-hmm. What about Rainbow?
Ooh, Rainbow and Rainbow Kids.
Wait. Remember when the city trends were popping up when they first started?
Baby, City Trends, Urban Outfitters. Well, Urban Outfitters is still
No,
cute.
you can't put Urban Outfitters in that same category. No, no, they're expensive. Okay, let's get to this. I'm sorry, y'all. We
See, I was about to take you even further down the rabbit hole. To do
Where?
A quick nod to G Status when they talked about Brandon working at CPK.
Oh, I can't wait to this next episode with you. Oh my God. Oh my, they were like, CPK.
I'm like,
we're not making fun of him. You just laughed at him. You just laughed.
For your pizza kitchen. What's left to talk about?
The lip sync itself, Jamar, were you entertained by this lip sync?
No.
Agree. Alona, you won by default.
Yeah, because Boa was not.
What was she doing?
She was giving the wrong inflections on the part. Like she was giving too much that didn't require. It just didn't.
She didn't know the song. She knew the lyrics. She didn't know the song. Ooh. Alona was fighting.
Yeah. You didn't. Yeah, I didn't believe. I did love how Alona was like, "Oh, no crying this time. I can do this." From these lip syncs, there's only been two people. Only about two people who have entertained me throughout the lip sync. And, you know, even though most people don't agree, I really enjoyed watching Juice Box's lip sync on that first episode. And Priyanka last week. It was long as hell.
I'll put Kiki in there too. Kiara gave us something. Like, even though she was dancing all night long, turn them right around and tell you what you're gonna do. Going to the doctor's office.
I felt like Kiara was
doing laundry.
I drove all night to get to you. I drove. She was doing a different song.
Never do the club version of that Celine Dion song ever again. Alona wins.
Woo!
All right. So how many queens were made?
What are we at? 6?
Good. All right. So we got about 3 more episodes. Awesome. Unless we get a reunion or some sort of flashback shit from Logo Days type of mess. I used to hate that. We're gonna do an episode just going back over the whole season. Oh my God. We have Rita, Scarlett Bobo, Jimbo, Priyanka, Alona, and Lemon are left in this competition.
I Well, I mean, clearly they're going to put Rita up at the front. So, other than Rita, who else is in the top 3?
I want it to be Jimbo so bad, but I really feel like they're
They're
going to
going
do
to
something
screw
jacked.
her over. They're going to screw her over just because it's the nature of this show.
Oh my God, I don't want that to happen. Jimbo brings me so much joy. He brings me joy.
I see her getting like the Nina West, like the almost should have made it but didn't.
I want something to happen where Jimbo has this surgence of like just victories upon victories. But it, like Jamar says, I'm nervous, but I'm going to put her in my top 3 just because I want to. Now, after this last episode, I would have said Priyanka, but I'm like, what is going on here?
It's losing Steve.
I'm honestly, Scarlett Bobo is now tied with Priyanka for me in the 3rd spot. I think Scarlett is unusually safe. Yeah.
Well, anytime that she was safe, I couldn't say that she was supposed to win.
She's been the high a lot. She's been the highs. Like she's like her.
Not quite very like Jan.
Safe, high, safe, high, like that type of bet. Like you haven't been in the bottom once, girl. Nope.
But you haven't won yet. So it's kind of like this purgatory that you're in, right?
Are you a Blair St. Clair of this season? Of All Stars, not her season when she was on, but All Stars season. That final runway was everything.
Oh, yeah, after she was eliminated, yes. I thought you were talking about when she was still in competition.
When she came back in and she had that crown made of hair. Ooh, whew, that's the best part of All Stars 5.
Everybody except for Mayhem, when they came back, outfits were amazing.
Y'all know I gave Mayhem love because I thought it was a nice old duvet cover sitting on top with gold accessories. Don't do that, Javar. You give a little, it's Queen of the Party. No, I'm sorry. All right. Rich. Alona spit in my face.
Ew. I hope she went.
I hope there was some sort of astringent alcohol, blowtorch, whatever needed for that face. 6 queens remain in the competition. This is going to be a long edit for me tomorrow morning. Jamar, final thoughts on this week's episode?
Jeffrey, get it together. As just the main theme of this entire series. Jeffrey, get it together, but still call me. And Jimbo for the win.
Boo, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman, boo. Boo, Jeffrey. Boo, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman. Stacy, we love you here. Jimbo.
I'm sorry that this is happening to you.
I don't even know if you watched this, but like,
Sorry.
Girl, I don't even know how you were feeling in the back. Like, what is happening here? I know I was severe. A great show. This is, again, I like Canada's Drag Race. This is fun. Judging's trash, but everything else about it's pretty good. A boot.
I mean, just because I don't know anything about it, so I get to go in every week just kind of waiting for the bullshit.
Yeah, someone tried to ruin the episode for me, but they were wrong with what they posted, so I was very happy about what went down, but not happy about what went down. Anywho, all right, we're closing this out. This will be a long episode. Either way, I'll have fun editing this tomorrow. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants.
It's your Marty 4.
We'll see us again next week for Canada's Drag Race when we dive into the top 6 and see who makes it to the 5. Fast and Furious.
Alona's going home next, I'm sure.
Agree. I don't know any spoilers. I don't know what's going on.
But just because I've watched the show.
How the show is, the trajectory is going here after lip syncing twice. Yeah, she's gone. So, but if somebody else goes home, the gag. Honey, like.
Girl, what's Scarlett go home next, child?
or in a blasphemous tone.
Alone,
child. A blasphemous tone. What if it was Jimbo?
This will be the last time that you'll see me.
Back to solo reviews.
So if I am on next week's video, that means Jimbo's still in the competition. That is how you know what happened.
Okay, yo, I hope you enjoyed this banter. Me and Jamar had a good time with this one. We woke up early and tired, but our tiredness has turned into comedy. So, shout out to everyone again. Hugs. You can go back to sleep. Hugs and kisses. My best love and wishes to your Matty Rants.
Everybody for it. Y'all should see that picture I sent him this morning. That'd be me when he be talking. When he sent me these messages in the morning. Yo, listen. That is when he be doing these videos talking about we're ready to record at the crack of dawn. I'm looking like.
I be trying to tell him, like, y'all, we record early so we can edit early and we can get it out early. But then
I hate it.
Jamar also knows there are days where I'm like, it's night. Let's just pop it out and let's just get it done.
Yes, that is the prime time for me.
But I can't do that no more, Fred, because you know my days of us doing these late night reviews and you would come over and we record and I'd have to edit and then be posted at 5 a.m. I'm not doing it anymore. Okay.
That was the days of we come over, we watch the show for an hour and a half on live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Then we review the show for another hour and some change.
Mm-hmm.
And then we read the Matt Mar show for yet another what? Hour.
And then you got to drive an hour home.
Another what? Hour.
And I'm sitting here editing those videos because at the time, the computer I was using was trash. So I had to do it all on my phone. Hours.
That was season 10.
Mm-hmm.
The roughest season that we reviewed, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We went through a lot. Yeah.
Because, woo,
ooh, girl. Yeah. Little history lesson for the kids here. All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.